Hello, I'm just making this really quick video to tell you that my comic book, Autism Is A Superpower, is out now, and I'm very excited to finally have it out because this has been like a long time coming. Like, I first had the idea like 2 years ago, but I got really busy with employment stuff and I was trying to write the comic book in between, and I was like, okay, well, I had a few people on board with the project and they eventually kind of dropped off, you know, didn't do the project, just kind of said they were going to and then kind of just disappeared. So that was a shame, but they weren't destined to work on it is what that meant, basically. But anyway, so I have been writing this comic book. Like, I wrote it over the space of about a year, which I know that's a long time, but it's because I was adjusting to living in London and having a new full-time job, which I still currently have, and just everything, and it was just a lot. So anyway, I finished writing it literally the 1st of January this year, 2023, and I was like, right, I'm gonna look for a comic book artist, and I went on TikTok and I was scrolling around and I found a page of like a famous comic book artist. I can't remember his name, sorry to say, but I was like, oh, maybe he has Twitter, because even though he might not respond, his audience is already there and they might know somebody. So I did that. I tweeted out, does anybody know of a comic book artist based in the UK? You know, just for time zone purposes, because of collaboration. And just, you know, I put it out there, and I wanted an autistic comic book artist. So I got sent somebody who ended up being the person that did the comic book, and she's amazing. Her name's Monique. Her last name is pronounced Muga, not Mug, because I said that wrong, so I'm correcting it now. So Monique, if you're watching, I've remembered, and yeah, and I'm sorry. So I got in contact with her and she says, oh, my commissions don't open till May, and this was January, so I was like, okay. She passed me on to somebody else, and the other person, it just wasn't, it just weren't working, basically. And then I ended up going back to Monique and being like, please, and her being like, okay. And she says to me, well, we'll set up a video call. So we set up a video call, and she says to me, I'm not fully sure what you want here with your character profiles and script and everything. How about you do like rough drawings of this comic book? So I was like, yeah, okay, I can do that. I'm terrible at drawing though. And she says, oh, I'll just do stick figures, it's fine. So I did. I spent, it was the time this year, 2023, when we had loads of bank holidays. I spent those bank holidays and weekends, so all the weekend and bank holiday Monday, doing this comic book, and it took a while. I think it took like 2 weeks or something, but anyway, that's quite quick for me. So I did it, sent it over to her, we started to collaborate more. She started to draw up a contract, and we were starting to sort out payments and agreeing the price and everything. And it's, yeah, we ended up finishing it all in July. And I was like, well, I want to put it out in September, sorry, not December. I want to put it out in September because that's when all the children go back to school in the UK. So there's no point in August, because if I'm emailing schools telling them about this comic book, they're not really going to respond. So I'm waiting for the right time. So I released it. So it came out yesterday, which is September 2nd, 2023. And it's on Issuu. I'm trying to get it published as an ebook somewhere else. So if I've managed to do that, the link will be in the description. In a few weeks from this video going out, but if you're watching this ages in the future, have a look at the links below and see what you can click on and read it. But you can read the whole thing for free on Issuu anyway, regardless of whether it gets put out anywhere else. I want to try and get it published for real. I want to try all of the things, basically. But that's if it's long enough to be published for real, because it's quite short. But I wanted to do lots of myth busting about autism and all the common misconceptions of autism that I hear about and see and everything. I wanted to really hit it home and put it in this comic book to show people that autism is a superpower, and the reason why it's a superpower is because your special interest could get you really far with a career. Like, you know, like with me, for example, I love video editing and everything media and everything digital, so I turned it into a full-time job, and now I edit for huge names like for Sony and all these amazing huge companies. So the character in the comic book is, his special interest is food and baking and French things, and he is now a Michelin star chef, you know, like in a French restaurant. So you can, like, honestly, that's what I mean by autism is a superpower. And even the people that are like autistic, as in like non-verbal, and they have to have a caregiver their whole lives, even those people are an absolute gift to this world, because they teach us so much. They teach us so much, and it is just an amazing journey. And yes, it's really hard, it's really challenging. When I'm in autistic meltdowns, sometimes I can't see a way of autism being a superpower. I totally understand, totally get it. But overall, it is a superpower, and it's helped me loads, and it's made me more determined in life to achieve everything, compared to if I was neurotypical and born without any disabilities. So anyway, with all that being said, thank you so much to everybody who has read it, who has supported it, who's donated through my Ko-fi link. I can't pronounce it, I don't know how to pronounce it. That'll be in the link in the description, I mean. So if you want to donate to the project, because it was very expensive and I had to pay it out of my own salary because Arts Council said no, because apparently I didn't give enough detail into the audience when I actually really did, and I was too busy to chase them and like jump through hoops and play their little game, so I just paid it myself. I'm currently filming this in just a really chill vlog style. I haven't set up my proper camera. I haven't set up a background and lights and everything because I'm so busy. I'm currently doing acting extras work on a TV show, an amazing TV show that I really love. And it's like non-stop, like really early. Like I have to get up at like 4 or 5 AM every day. And I've been doing that for like a week and a bit now. And I'm going back there tomorrow for a day, and then I'm going back to my full-time job for ages. So it's crazy. It's like 7 AM till 7 PM days, and it's just long, and yeah, I have to constantly keep straightening my hair, and I'm not used to that from a sensory perspective. And yeah, so I'm really busy at the moment, so it's really difficult to do everything. But I'm getting there, and I'm gonna make a sit-down video really soon where I talk about how I've been doing lately, because I've been doing a lot better, I should say. But yeah, thank you so much. Read the comic book, share it around with as many people you know that are autistic, or support somebody with autism, or anyone that you know that has a link to autism in your life. Please send it over to them, because you never know who it might help. And like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment your favourite bit of the comic book if you want. Comment if you've read it, you know. And I'll see you in another video. Bye.